All right, New Jersey Department of Environmental, S71E, Subchapter 10, Treatment of Confidential Information. 10.1, Non-disclosure confidential information, unless specifically required by the federal, state law, regulation, order, court order, applicable court, the department shall not disclose confidential information to any person other than provided with the New Jersey Administration Code 71E9. Safeguarding confidential information. Submission for the department required under the chapter will be open only by personally authorized by the department and engaged with the administrating of the chapter. Only the department employees who actively necessitate access to the information of the confidential claim has been made open to envelope in which is marked confidentiality. The department shall store any record containing confidential information only locked in the cabinet secure room, provided, however, such records are a form in which is amenable to such storage. The department shall be store such records in a manner which is similar restricts access by the person disclosure for the confidential information in question and restricted. Any records are made, possessed, or controlled by the department or its contractors containing confidential information contain indicators identifying the confidential information. Every department employee representative of the contractor whose custody or possession of confidential information will take appropriate measures to safeguard such information, protect against its improper disclosure. Confidentiality agreement. The provision of the chapter supersedes the provision of any of the agreement imposing any of the duty of the confidential and non-disclosure of the disclosure on the part of the department employee with the contract or the agency thereof. Thus, the provision imposes confidentially non-disclosure duties on the department. Any of the employee of the contract or agent thereof shall be no force or effect. Wrongful access disclosure penalties. No person shall disclose, obtain, and have the possession of the confidential information except authorized by the chapter. Except in accordance with the chapter, the department employee with the representative of the contractor shall disclose the confidential information which came into his or her possession, which he or she gained access by virtue of his or her official position of employment and contractual relationship with the department. No such person shall use any of such information with his or privacy gain advantage except for the permitted by the contractor between the of the person of the department with the contractor to disclose the confidential information of the violation of this chapter. Contractual provision, restriction, and disclosure, such if the disclosure shows constitute with the ground of the department suspension provided with the New Jersey Administration Code 715, department suspension, disqualification, of department contracting. If the department finds any of the person have violated the provision in subchapter, it may commence a civil action with the Supreme Court with the restriction order, injunction with the barring of the person from the further disclosing confidential information or pursue any other remedy applicable available to law or equity. In addition, any other person that may solve by the department in violation of this chapter of the department employee shall constitute with the ground for the dismissal, suspension, fine, or adverse personal action. Use any other remedial specified under this section shall not preclude the use of any other remedy. And that was a reading of the New Jersey Administration Code 718, Discharge of Petroleum and Other Hazardous Substances Rules. Testing.